I show up every day, but I don't tell anyone why. I stopped explaining myself and called it moving on. I show up every day, but I don't tell anyone why. I stopped explaining myself and called it moving on. I learned somewhere along the way that talking about it made it worse. That every time I said what I was carrying, someone found a way to make it theirs. So I stopped before the sentence finished, swallowed the words before they landed. Started saying I was good when I wasn't, and somehow everyone just accepted it. So it became the easiest thing to be the one who had it handled, to be the one who didn't need the check, and to be the one who never got dismantled. And the gym became the only place where I didn't have to explain the silence, where showing up was enough of an answer, and the iron never needed my compliance. I show up every day, but I don't tell anyone why. I stopped explaining myself and called it moving on. I show up every day, I show up every day, I show up every day, every day. I show up every day, I show up every day, I show up every day. You ever feel like you've been performing okayness for so long you forgot what okay actually feels like? You ever catch yourself laughing at something and wonder why it didn't reach you right? You ever finish a heavy session feeling light, and not because the weight helped, but because for 40 minutes you had a reason to be somewhere that wasn't inside your own head? That's what this place became for you, not a gym, a place to not have to think about it. Whatever it is, you haven't named it yet, and you're not sure you want to. I show up every day, but I don't tell anyone why. I stopped explaining myself and called it moving on. I show up every day, I show up every day, I show up every day, every day. I show up every day, I show up every day, I show up every day, every day. You don't have to name it right now. You don't have to explain it to anyone. But you do have to know that showing up isn't the same as being okay. And that's not weakness, that's just the truth. So if you're the one who trained through the hard months without telling a single soul how hard they were, if you're the one whose best days in that season were the ones where the bar moved and the rest blurred, if you're the one who went to every how were you was fine because the real answer was too long, if you're the one who built a discipline around surviving and started calling it dedication to stay strong, you're allowed to say it was hard, you're allowed to say it still is, you're allowed to be the person who shows up and still carries this. You don't have to be fixed to be here, you don't have to be okay to lift. You're allowed to be mid-battle and still show up for every shift. I show up every day, and I'm starting to ask why. Maybe moving on looks different than I thought. I show up every day, I show up every day, I show up every day, every day or more. I show up every day, I show up every day. You've been okay for a long time. Longer than you should have had to be. It's allowed to cause something. You're allowed to say that to someone, or just to yourself. That counts too.
I had more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets. I had more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets. I had more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets. I had more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets.
Started the first
first time the bar felt heavier than my thoughts, which wasn't hard because my thoughts were crushing me. And something about the physics of a real weight made the invisible ones feel less like they own me. So I came back the next day and the day after that, not because I had a plan, but because here the math was simple. You lift or you don't, you show up or you don't. And I could always control that, even when I couldn't control anything else. So the sessions got longer and the weight got heavier, and the silence in my head got quieter. And I called it discipline because I didn't have another word for it.
I add more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets. Add more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets. Add more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets.
When the rest day hits different, not relief but something closer to dread. You know how it feels to realize the gym is the only place the volume in your head goes down enough to breathe. You know what it's like to miss a session and feel it in ways that have nothing to do with muscle. To feel the thoughts come back like they were waiting, like they knew exactly where you left them. That's not dedication, that's dependency dressed in discipline. And you know the difference even if you never said it out loud. Even if naming it feels like losing the one thing that's been working.
Add more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets. Add more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets. Add more weight when I don't know what else to do. The heavier the bar, the quieter the noise gets.
The bar isn't the problem. The bar saved you at some point. But you know there's something underneath it that the bar can't reach, you've always known. So if you're the one who found a gym in a dark season and never really left a season behind, if you're the one who measures mental health in sessions and falls apart on days you fall behind, if you're the one who built something real from coping and isn't sure where coping ends and living starts, if you're the one who loves this place and needs it in ways that go beyond the body or the heart, you're allowed to need more than the iron gives you. You're allowed to say the bar has limits too. You're allowed to be grateful for this place and still know that this place isn't all of you. You built something real inside these walls. That part is yours and no one takes it back. But you're allowed to also build something outside them, and that's not weakness, that's just getting the rest of yourself back.
I add more weight when I don't know what else to do. Maybe one day I'll know what else to do too. Add more weight when I don't know what else to do. Maybe one day I'll know what else to do too. Add more weight when I don't know what else to do. Maybe one day I'll know what else to do too.
The bar will always be here. So will you. But you're allowed to be somewhere else too. You're allowed to be more than this. That's not leaving. That's just expanding.